Hey guys, good morning. So today I am going to be doing a little get ready with me using some new products in my collection. Most of these I haven't tried yet, so it's going to be kind of some fun first impressions. So it's actually Thanksgiving today and I'm about to head over to my in-laws for Thanksgiving for lunch. I'm so excited, but I wanted to just go ahead and do my makeup with you guys on camera and do like a fun, I don't know, festive look. I'm actually going to be using, the main product is this Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions, which totally reminds me of like Thanksgiving colors. It's like pumpkin spice vibes, so definitely going to be using that today. So let's go ahead and get started. I am sorry for my hair. I literally just like woke up like this, literally, and my hair has been up all day, but I am going to be straightening it, but I just thought I'd leave it up. It's easier to do my makeup that way. So let's get started. So I always like to start with my eyes first. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This is just a little eye primer, and it works really good. It feels almost like tacky when you put it on, so I feel like it really holds your eyeshadow. So this product is not necessarily a new one to me. I got it a few months ago, so I've been using it quite a bit, but I don't really have any new eye primers in my collection at the moment. Then we're going to head into the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. I have not been able to use this yet, and I am so excited about it. So I'm going into this just like cream shade right in the middle, and I'm going to set my primer with that. It's a little bit dark to set my primer, but I feel like it's going to work fine. By the way, I'm so excited about the Starbucks cup. You guys might have seen it in the background. They released them like for a holiday, and I think they sold out for a while because literally everyone's been talking about this cup, and I found it at a Starbucks this week, which is so exciting. I wasn't expecting to find it, and it is just like so beautiful. It is beautiful in person, and it's just like a really nice, like good quality cup from Starbucks. So I've been obsessed with this. I've been drinking so much more water now since I've had this cup. Anyways, back into the makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and do my crease shade. It looks like we have some fun colors in here. I'm going to take this fun like mustard. I'm going to use that in my crease. Let's see how pigmented it is. Sometimes those yellows can be a little hard to work with, but this actually is going on pretty good. I've actually been really loving the Huda Beauty palettes lately. They've become some of my favorites in my collection, and her new nudes palette is like out of this world amazing. Like, let me know if you guys want to see like a review on it or just like a look with it. I feel like there's been so many reviews, but I'm obsessed. That is like my favorite palette of the moment. It's just incredible, especially if you love glitter and shimmer. So, ooh, so this color actually looks amazing. That went on so good. I'm actually going to layer that, since I don't want too much yellow going on, with this like pumpkin spice orange, I would call it. Also, I'm hoping the quality of the sound on this video is okay, because I got a new mic because I've been struggling so bad with my sound quality. So I'm hoping this helps. I'm hoping it's not too soft, and hopefully there's not a lot of camera focusing noises in the background. Wow, this palette is so pigmented. I cannot get over it. I'm going to take this deeper brown and place that in the inner corner. This is like a typical look. For me, I always do crease, outer corner. Did I say inner corner? I meant outer corner. Crease, outer corner, and then lid shade. That's like a basic look for me. I'm not too exciting. But if you guys are like me, then maybe this will help you find out looks that you can do with this palette and see if you guys like it. But I'm living for these colors. They're so like Thanksgiving. I love it. So before I go back into the palette, I want to place some eyeliner on. So I'm using this new one I got from Avon actually, and this is in the shade Cosmic Brown. I'm obsessed with brown eyeliner, so let's see how this one does. Okay, I just like totally smudged my other eye, and it's really frustrating. So this is definitely a creamy eyeliner, so be very careful. Now I have to get the other side to match, so I'm going to deepen up a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take that on the lower waterline as well. This eyeliner is really creamy, but I'm worried it might be like too creamy that it might like run, because sometimes my eyes get a little watery and then my eyeliner always smudges in the outer corners, but we'll see. Once I have that, I'm going to take this burnt like orangey brown color and smudge that underneath. Oh, it's already smudging. Yikes. I feel like this eyeliner looks almost black. So, not a huge fan of that eyeliner, to be honest. It was way too creamy and a little bit too dark than what I was wanting. So next I'm going to do some shimmer on the lid. So of course I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit with some setting spray. And we are going to take, what should we use? I'm going to use this gold right here. And just apply that onto the lid. Ooh, that's really gold, but it's pretty. This is incredible. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do some priming. I'm actually going to be using this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Defense. It says Radiant Protective Veil. So this is basically kind of like a primer, and it says that it creates a radiant finish under or over makeup, and I'm just going to be using it underneath. And it's in the shade Soft Radiance, so I feel like that should be enough. So I can definitely tell that my skin has a little bit of a glow to it, and it's not like too heavy. So we'll see how this kind of applies with our makeup. So I constantly have to mix my foundations because most of my foundations are super fair, and I have to get spray tans weekly for my job. And so I only have a couple foundations that are more deeper, so I'm going to be mixing these two today. I'm just going to mix a tiny bit of this Dior Backstage foundation with the L'Oreal Flawless Fusion. So I'm going to mix these together. Okay, so there is the foundation. Next I'm going to cover up some of my blemishes, and this product isn't new, but is new to me. I actually got it at TJ Maxx a couple weeks ago. It's from Bare Minerals. It's their Blemish Remedy Concealer, and it was only $5.99 at TJ Maxx. So I wanted to try it. It's supposed to be a good concealer to help heal your acne, but also like cover it up. I don't have too many spots. I can smell it definitely has tea tree oil in the concealer, which is kind of cool. So I'm just adding to a couple spots on my face that I feel like need a little bit of extra coverage. I've always wanted like a healing concealer that's good for blemishes but also covering it up, because I feel like I'm always counteracting my blemishes by adding more product on top, but I don't know, that worked pretty good. And then for my normal concealer, I am going to be using this one, which I purchased at the VIB sale this year from Sephora. It's the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. The bottle on this one is so cute. It's like a little mini foundation. This is in the shade P Light 1. And this is what it kind of looks like. I'm just going to apply this under the eyes. I have tried this a couple times, and so far I do enjoy it. So I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it beats my Born This Way from Too Faced completely, because I'm obsessed with that, but it's good. I'm going to kind of bake that in with this powder. I've not used this yet. I'm so excited. It's from Huda Beauty. It is their Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. Let's go ahead and try this out. I'm worried because it's like super white looking. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be real messy. Alright, so I have a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to do my brows. So I'm really nervous for this product. This is from Lime Crime. It's their Bushy Brow Precision Pen in the shade Dirty Blonde. I've never used like a brow pen, so this could be very interesting. I'm going to be super careful and just try to like line my brows. So this is actually not bad. It doesn't add like a ton of color right away, so it's more of a sheer like pen. So I was expecting it to be just like crazy like permanent marker brows, but It actually is very subtle when it goes on, which is nice because it's great to build up. So I'm actually not hating this. Okay, so that actually turned out pretty good. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, let's do the next one. We're going to use this Bushy Brow as well from this. It's the Stronghold Gel in Dirty Blonde. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on top. I love their packaging. It's very cute. This kind of looks like the L'Oreal one. So let me go ahead and use this over it just to kind of blend everything. I feel like brow gels make it look so much more natural. They just add a little bit more pigment. This one has a lot of color to it, honestly, because that really darkened it, which isn't horrible. I prefer a little bit more lighter look. I do wish that other brow pen had like a spoolie or something so I could kind of blend it, but honestly, it looks pretty good, so I don't hate those products. They're actually pretty decent. Next I'll go ahead and put some mascara on. I'm using a new one from Pure. This is their Big Look with Argan Oil Extreme Mascara. It really confused me. I was like, is this a lip gloss? Look at it. But I'm pretty sure it's still a mascara. Yeah, it just has a like pinky inside. Ooh, that almost looks like the Benefit Their Real Wand. Let's go ahead and try this. Ooh, it's looking nice so far. It's building it up. The lashes, I can definitely do a couple coats without getting too clumpy. And it feels more on the drier side, which I like drier mascaras because I feel like they're not as messy as some of the wet ones. Definitely check this mascara out if you guys are wanting a new one. I'll have to see how it wears, of course, and see like if it smudges or anything, which maybe I can give you guys an update like when I get home and see how everything's looking. I think that'd be a good idea. So I might do that actually. But I really like how this applies. So next we can do the face. I don't think I have any new bronzers in my collection, so let me go grab one. I just grabbed the closest one to me, which happened to be Hoola from Benefit. This one is a favorite of mine. So we are just going to do a little bit of bronzing up the face. Since my foundation is still a little bit lighter, this will kind of help even everything out. That's what I hate about spray tans and self-tanning is like, I feel like every day I'm a different shade, you know? It's so hard to find the perfect foundation match, so I always just stick to a few different foundations that I know match pretty good with my self-tan shade, like the Peach Perfect in light beige is my go-to. And then I've been using that Dior one. Even though I don't love that foundation, to be honest. I don't think it's that great. But it works for mixing, so I keep it around. And for blush, I do have a new product here. Newer, I've used this a couple times, but this is from NARS. It is their Hot Triced cheek palette, which is beautiful. So we are going to dip into this today. I think I'll go ahead and use this for highlight and blush because it's just too beautiful not to. So for blush, typically I would totally go for this pink shade because that is like my jam. But since we have more of like a fun like orange look, I do want to use this like peachy blush. So I'm going to dip into this. And these do have shimmers in them, just so you guys know. But it's not like overpowering. So this just kind of gives me a subtle blush effect, which I love subtle. I don't like having like a ton of blush on, like clown blush. Not a fan. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next I'm going to go ahead and do some highlight, I think. I kind of want to use this one. It's a little bit deeper. Ooh. Sorry guys. It's a little bit deeper, but I think it will match the look better. It's pretty. I don't think it's too dark, you know? It's almost like a bronzy highlight, but I think it works. I used to be like obsessed with highlighter. I just like pile it on, but now I like just a little bit of highlight, not too much, because sometimes my skin just gets overly dewy and I don't think it looks the best. So my camera kind of died, so I was like, okay, well, I'll charge it for a couple minutes and straighten my hair real quick, so that's why that looks different. Anyways, let's get back to where we were. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. So I like matte finishes pretty much. So I'm using the Lancome Long Time No Shine translucent powder to just set everything in. I just kind of pat this all over. Alright, so that definitely helps mattify things a little bit. And then for lips, I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick in Unbutton. And I just want like a basic nude today since I'm going to be eating a lot of food. I don't want anything that's going to be too dark or messy that's going to get everywhere. So we're going to go in with this shade, which will definitely match our eyes. It's like a peachy orange nude. I have been trying these Fenty ones. I have like I think it's the unlaced one, and I've been trying it and I do like them. I do feel like they're a little bit dry, but they do last a very long time on. And then last but not least is setting spray. I'm using this one from Lancome. It's called Fix It, Forget It, up to 24-hour makeup setting spray, which is so cool. So we definitely need our makeup to last like all day today because I might be out late shopping tonight as well. So let's go ahead and spray. This one has a super fine mist on it. It feels so good. So here is the finished makeup look. So far, I'm pretty impressed with most of the products that we used today. The only thing I didn't really like was the Avon eyeliner, but everything else worked really good. So I'm excited to show you guys how it looks a few hours later. After like eating and just chilling today. So I will show you guys at the end how everything held up. So far I'm pretty impressed. So I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I wanted to jump back on here and show you guys how my makeup looks. So it's been about 6 hours and I am going to be taking this makeup off. I don't like to wear my makeup that long. When it gets to be over 6 hours, I am like over it and like so ready to take it off. I love like my clean bare face a lot. So this is kind of how it looks. I would say most of the products held up pretty good. I would say I still don't like that eyeliner. I had it smudges really easily and I kept having to clean the corners of my eyes. I would say my mascara looks really good and that actually didn't smudge, which was awesome. And my eyeshadow is looking bomb. The brows held up really well, but I kind of wish I didn't put that bushy brow over top of the pencil because I feel like that made them a little bit too dark. They're just a little bit too dark for my face. They look okay on camera, but in person they're like very ash toned. The main thing I really noticed with my face is that it is looking real oily right now. So I used a ton of that Lancome matte powder and I feel like it didn't work. So I'm not going to suggest that one to you guys either because I just feel like if it's a matte powder, it should keep me matte a little bit longer than 6 hours. So that's kind of like my final thoughts. Everything else was pretty good. Just wouldn't recommend the Avon eyeliner and then the Lancome powder because I've done this foundation before and it doesn't usually get this oily, and usually my powder, I put like a ton of powder on when I left the house. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts and first impressions on these new products. Let me know if you guys have tried any of them and what you guys are thinking, but I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.